morning and welcome to Winnipeg. We have ourselves another really nice day out there. Today might have been a better day to have done my trip to the Talbot Avenue turnaround. Well, we won't be doing any more of that again until I can get out to where the scenery is nice. Now, my son, when he was over visiting me here the other day, he was mentioning how he had been on the Birds Hill Park. Remember, I'd been talking about going to Birds Hill Park? Well, he'd actually been out there. And he said that the bike trail around the little lake where they have sort of a swimming area and so on, he said it's very, very scenic. It's quite nice. So what I want to do is I want to see if I can get my bike. I haven't tried it yet. I want to see if I can get my bike into the back of the car. It's a folding bike. That's what you're supposed to be able to do. So I just haven't done it yet. Partly because it's kind of heavy. You got to lift it in. But I think I can manage. We'll try it. And if I do, I'll video the, I don't know what you would call it, my efforts. Anyway, yeah, and then go out there on a nice day like I think today is going to be. And, just drive it around and have the chest cam on, and yeah, I think it'd be quite nice. Anyway, we got to get back to step 40 here, and I'm noticing that probably the hardest piece of railing or photo etch that we have to stick down is likely this one right here. That's what I'm thinking anyway. So I think we'll do the hardest first and get it over with and out of the way, and then the rest of the stuff, it should go fairly easy. I think that we'll probably once again let gravity be our friend when we put the ladders on, and we'll just lay everything on its side, and maybe I'll be using the flat clear again if there's any left. I keep talking about going to the hobby store and getting more paint and stuff, and I just never do it. I can order it online and get it delivered. The problem is the delivery charge. They don't have free delivery, and I think it's something like $15. And I can drive there in about 7 minutes. Yeah, they're not that far away. So, okay. What do we got going on outside? Oh, that's just the neighbor. Okay. Yeah, let's recompose here and see if we can get this little piece of railing on. Okay, I've put our little part here on the rotator. I thought it would make it a little easier to twist it around so it's good for me, and we'll keep the distance just right for the camera. And somebody's dog is upset. Good thing I like dogs. Okay, now. Oh, that's not Missy, by the way. Missy's in the house. Not my house. Okay, that's one nice thing about Missy. I get to, play with her every once in a while, but the neighbor has to look after her. Okay, now, what was I doing here? Crazy dog's got me so distracted I can't think. All right, now, I was thinking about this lower platform right down here, and I was wondering, it's funny that they don't have us putting a railing on that. So I go ahead in the manual here, and we turn ahead to step 41. There's still nothing. Step 42, there's still nothing. But when you get to step 43, it shows that there is a railing, photo etch B1. And it's quite a complicated railing because it has to go all the way around and fit onto this lower platform just right. So I'm sort of wondering, because let's page back to where we are now. Okay, we're on step 40. We're trying to complete step 40. And when you flip the page, it looks like the next thing we do is drop all this stuff down on that main part, which we've already done all of this. And But obviously, to my way of thinking, it's be far smarter to put this, do everything that. In other words, if we stick this down on that main part now, it's going to be a lot harder to get in there. Right now, it's kind of, I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's easier. So they've got us doing quite a bit of stuff in step. Let me get this out of the way here. In step 43, there's quite a bit of railing that has to go down. I should just check and see. It looks like by the time we get to step 45 here, that's when we drop the entire module down onto the main deck. We're getting pretty close to the end by then. Well, at the rate I'm going, there'd probably be snow on the ground when we get to step 45. However, so we do not want to be sticking these major parts down until we get all the pieces that we can possibly get on them. Now, some of the stuff that they want us to put down does not go on these modules. Like some of these railings, they actually go on parts of this main superstructure, as near as I can tell. So remind me, don't glue this down before we get this railing and everything else stuck on. My goodness. Where were we here? Okay, we're back to step 40. Let's try and get this on today if we can. That's sticking on there pretty good. It's almost off. It's hard to find a place that I can grab hold of it. There, I think I got it. All right. Now, I've already broken off the little part right here, so don't need to worry about that anymore. Now, would the smart thing be to try and adhere the ends and here we go again. I'm going to have to think about this. I do not recall having this much trouble when I did the Bismarck going on 5 years ago. Well, 4 years ago now, I guess it was, when I was doing this sort of thing on the Bismarck. Oh, come on. It just won't cooperate. Or maybe it's they won't cooperate. It's my fingers here. And you know what? I'm scratching the paint off the railing, even though I'm using these rubber tip tweezers, and it's... Why is this not working? Probably won't be any railing on the Yamato. Okay, I think we've got it in behind there, but it's just not in the right place. Okay, now we got this one in the right spot, more or less. Let's see if I can just reach over here and pull this out without pulling this one out. All right. Now, get the center in place here. That barking dog could do a better job than I am. All right. Now, my thinking is that if I can, let's see, maybe I should stop using the tweezers. My fingers just will not cooperate. Let me twist this around a little bit here. It's getting closer. It's getting closer. You can see on the splinter rail here where there's a little mark. Well, that I believe is where the edge of this railing is supposed to actually go. And you can sort of see one in here on this side as well. So I could get those adhered like that, in such a way that then I think all I'd have to do is just more or less pull the center part where it's supposed to go and glue it down, and from arm's length it's going to look okay. I'm going to have to take a break here. Seems to me I said that before. Okay, maybe if I hold it down on this end and poke down. I think my tape is stuck on there. Maybe that's the problem. I just can't seem to get both sides right at the same time here. Okay, now, I'm using the holder downer here. I wonder if I should maybe incorporate the holder downer somehow to hold this in place like this. Apply my CA glue to that post that's up against the splinter rail that I'm just slowly moving into the exact right place, but it's pulling everything else askew. I'm wondering if I should maybe take this whole thing off and bend it so that this part right here is not always catching on that part that broke. Okay, I did bend the railing slightly, and as you can see, I've put the masking tape on the railing first. Let's try that. Is this going to work or not? Maybe I'll just get this end on. Put a little bit of pressure on there so that the tape sticks to the splinter rail. Now come over the side here. I can't get in there. Okay, does it look like it's on the... It kind of looks like it's on the deck. I don't think it'll go down any further. I'd like it to go a little bit more to the left here if possible. As you can see that the post of the rail is not where it's supposed to be. Okay, let's try this one more time here. Very gently. Get this down. I don't think that's any better. Pretty much in the same place as it was before. And this is not down. Maybe I'm going to have to put a holder downer right there. Maybe another one. I really didn't think that this railing was going to give me that much problem. Now, I'd like to move everything a little bit to the right, but then if I do, the post that's on the left over here is not going to line up with the corner, so let's just see if we can glue this in place here. I have to be careful not to bump my platform. Not really getting it on there as thick as I'd like. There. That got some on. Let's see if I can get the post is up against the splinter rail. Okay, that's on there. Now that is the thin quick setting, and it's not going to have the strength, of course, that the other glue will. Now, right here, it almost looks like it's just about ready to fall off, doesn't it? I wonder if I could push it in just a little bit. Okay, and that post that's underneath the holder downer, see if we can get that to glue on there. I'm not holding this, so it's going to, okay, there. Be nice if it would just flow right along into the entire bottom rail. Okay, now I think that will stay on there hard enough that I will be able to, in a couple of minutes, be able to take the holder downer off and move it further to the left and just sort of work my way around that way. That's the plan anyway. I'm not going to give up on this. I'm not going to give up. Now, the way the other end of the holder downer is digging into the green cloth, it means that I can pull everything towards me like this, but I can't push it back because it digs into the... Yeah, it's not going to work. So I'm going to have to just... Ooh, I almost dropped it. Okay, I'm going to have to move it back. Like this. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but maybe it's just as well. What's wrong here? Okay. Okay, let's check the monitor. How's that look? No, I don't want to be gluing it down too much, in fact not at all, to the left of the post, because it's not in the right place. It's close, but it's like it's flooded on there. That looks like I can see that it's going to make a good bond if that cures. You know, as good a bond as you can expect on painted surfaces. Couple of minutes has passed here. I'm just going to touch a little bit of curing agent on it and just let it wick its way up. I'm pretty sure that's going to be cured anyway. Okay, I think we're safe to lift this off here now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the other end of the holder downer on something that I can slide, slide it back and forth. At least that's the plan. I think I should also... Whoa, don't bump anything here. Okay, you can't really see this end of the holder downer here. Mind you, there I did actually slide it, didn't I? I've got to shove this needle up further into the wood. It's not in there, not that good. It's ready to fall out. Okay, as you can see here, I have reinforced our needle. In other words, shoved it all the way through. And the other end of the holder downer is sitting on a piece of glass. So the idea is I should be able to slide everything a lot better back and forth Okay, now is that where I want it? Okay, it's holding that post down, but maybe everything should just come out just a little bit more, like this. That's kind of hard to get. I'll worry about the post on the other side of this one, which obviously has to be bent out just a little bit. Well, it's not perfect, but at least it's... Now, is this railing down or not? No, it's not. I wonder if the holder downer maybe should be on the other side of that post, in which case it might need it to be twisted. Yeah, it's not gonna wanna go properly. Okay, I'm gonna have to readjust it. Okay, it sure is a good thing I can bleep out the nonsense here. Ooh. That's pretty good. It's still not down though, is it? Maybe I have to move everything just a little bit out. I have to be so careful not to bang my platform. Okay, I think it's down now. Okay, yeah, it's down now. I think my little cup that has the CA in it is almost empty here. It could be that I should have used the thin instead of the thin quick setting. But I do believe we're building it up there a little bit. Okay, let's let that cure. I think that this is all evaporated now. Yeah, it's evaporated. Okay, I put on some fresh here. Alright, what we're going to have to try and do now is maybe I could go like this. And I can get at it and you can see it better too. Is that bending the rail? No. Okay, no. It'd be nice if I could just sort of... I wonder if I could pinch with my fingers, you know, just sort of pinch that together and pry the post that the needle is almost on out at the same time. I'm probably going to want to try and do that off camera. And hopefully I'm not going to, you know, loosen my connection over here. Okay. As you can see, it did not go exactly as planned. Okay, are we holding it down here? Not really. I'm going to push down on the top of the holder downer. No, you can see that it's not holding it all the way down. I need a tiny bit of weight on the top of the holder downer. Maybe one of those little rotating blocks. Okay, I know you can't see me doing it, but I'm Trying to very carefully put it on the top here. Okay, now is that the weight we needed? Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to have to re-glue it here, right here where I'm touching right now. It broke loose. The rest of this is all still glued. Now, I think I saw Steve in the model shed doing this. And he probably did it better. Okay. Now, did it go around to the other side? Well, it did now. Okay, I think once that's all repainted, it's going to look okay. The railing and the deck were both the 77, so I should be able to just. Wonder if I could take the. Just kind of work it around here so that it isn't so obvious even after it's painted. I'm trying to smear it along there underneath to that post, but it's probably not working. Okay. Now some curing agent. It's cured. Well, it's curing, let's put it that way. Okay, I think I'm going to call it quits for this afternoon. And maybe a little later I'll do the other half. Probably won't video it because it's just going to be more of the same. And anyway, we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching, everybody. And all being well, we're going to see you tomorrow.